YouTube has announced this list of the top 10 YouTubers for 2021, and the results, well, they might actually surprise you. Now, there are a few on here that I've never actually heard about, like Technoblade, but then there are others that are no big surprise. Darman, Sniperwolf, Mr Beast, they are in the top 3. Now, they even broke down some of the biggest videos of the year, so it's essentially like a YouTube rewind, but it doesn't have a cameo from Will Smith. And you couldn't even hit the dislike button, even if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
My name, of course, is Michael McCrudden. Welcome back to Famous News. Let's just jump into it.
I'm in the hospital.
You lie so much.
Let's send the location.
I'm number one.
Now, first off, in the number 10 spot, we have the royalty family. So think about the Ace family without all the cheating, the unpaid boxing events, and the house foreclosure. Now, the royalty family, they have 15.5 million subscribers, and they pull in an average of 3.4 million views per day. Now, they hit the 1 million subscriber milestone back in 2019, so this family, they are proof that anyone can still get on YouTube and, will climb to the top spot, or at least the top 10 spot. And, well, they also picked up for themselves a massive mansion out in LA. Good for them. It's not content for me, but there's definitely kids out there who love this stuff. Next up in the number 9 spot, we have Technoblade with 9.4 million subscribers. Now, he's a Minecraft YouTuber who had a massive year, so much so that it looks like he's taking a bit of a break from YouTube. I mean, he hasn't posted much in the last couple of weeks, but that doesn't matter because he had a massive year. His videos average 12 million views per upload, but sometimes they surpass 20 million. Not bad for a kid who doesn't even show his face. I mean, that's the dream, kids. Speaking of dream, we'll get to him in a second. At number 8, we have KelMerkus. Now, she has 4.4 million subscribers. She blew up on TikTok, and then she took her comedy skills over to YouTube, where she has exploded in popularity. Think Jenna Marbles, but 2021. Now, it's crazy when you realize that she was just a hairdresser prior to the pandemic, then she started posting content to TikTok, and she's since become a multi-millionaire. She's also Canadian, so good to her. Moving on to the number 7 spot, we have Mark Rober. You know him, he's the former NASA engineer. He also worked at Apple up until the point that he had surpassed 10 million subscribers. Now, his science-based videos, they've earned him 100 million views on a good day. And checking out his channel, well, each month he pulls in 50 million views, and that's a bad month. Sometimes it even goes up to 100 mil. He also regularly collabs with Mr Beast. He's all around a great guy. Good for him. Moving on to the number 6 spot, we have Tommy in it with a whopping 11+ million subscribers. Now, just last year, he was Twitch's fastest growing streamer. And in the time since, well, he's practically taken over each and every platform. Now, imagine being just 17 years old and coming into millions of dollars, doing what you love. He seems like a super funny kid. Great for him. Wow, I can only imagine. If I were 17 making the money he's making, I would have lost it. I don't know what I would have done. Every day would have been the real world. I'd have all my friends in him. I'd probably be like Jake Paul. Anyway, let's move on. Moving on to number 5, we have Dream with 27.2 million subscribers. Now, he's another Minecraft YouTuber who pulled in over 1 billion views this year, also without having to show his face. Now, we also got into some controversy this year over the legitimacy of his speed runs, and it looks like his channel is kind of slowing down. He was averaging like 30 million views just last month, down from like 100 million, but the kid has certainly made bank. He's got his name out there. He doesn't have his face out there, but he's rich and famous. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Moving on to the number 4 spot, we have X Kenshin. Now, he's a dude who became so popular that he literally took a break from YouTube for 6 months while his channel surged to 10 million subscribers. Now, we did do a Before They Were Famous on him not so long ago, so you can check that video out for more information on him. Moving on to the number 3 spot, we have SSSniperWolf, who is now more popular than ever. Now, she had months where she pulled in nearly 1 billion views a month. And Sausage, he must really know what he's doing when it comes to the algorithm. I mean, you know, he's the guy in the back pulling the strings. He's the puppet master. And he can buy all the sausages he wants forever. They are on fire. Moving on to the number 2 spot, we have Dhar Mann, who regularly pulls in 500 million views a month. Now, in a previous take, I tried to do the Cody Co impression, Dhar Mann, but it made me cough and choke, so let's just let Cody do it.
Darman. Darman.
Anyway, he regularly pulls in 500 million views a month on YouTube, and that's not even his bread and butter. I mean, he's even bigger on Facebook. Now, we've done it before. They were famous on Darman, and his team actually got back to us, said great work. So if you want to know more about him, you can check out that video. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we have a man who needs little introduction, the one and only Mr Beast. Now, I actually have a friend who was with him out in Vegas just a couple weeks back, and it was Chandler, his best friend's birthday.
I just bought this house and I'm gonna give it to Chandler. Really? No. Bruh.
And apparently the kids were nothing but gracious, well-behaved. They didn't even have a beer. They did play a lot of poker. Apparently Mr. Beast is poker obsessed. And well, yeah, YouTube just couldn't have a nicer kid to climb to the top. So good for him. I can't wait to see where he goes. How can he take this any further? And I know he will. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. My name is Michael McCrudden. Boom!